Hey y'all, welcome to another vlog here on Voluptuous KCTV. Hey you guys, and welcome back to another vlog here at Voluptuous KCTV. As you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about my weeks 1 and 2 update. This is weeks 1 and 2 after my VSG surgery in Tijuana, Mexico. Your girl is back. She feeling good, she looking good, and everything is doing just what it's supposed to do. Now, this video is long overdue, I'm not going to lie. I think I've shot it maybe 2 times, maybe 3, but this is an entire different day than what I shot it before. So the information is going to be just a little bit different. So I'm going to give you information from June 8th, which was the actual day of surgery, until today, which is June 25th. I know that's a lot of time. I'm going to be looking down at my notes so I won't forget anything. And if you all have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. So, of course, everyone knows I went to Tijuana, Mexico to have gastric sleeve, vertical gastric sleeve done. And I went to a surgical center called Pompeii. Pompeii was amazing. I did my research, and I'll be presenting you all with another video at a later date, coming soon though, on how I found the company and what I thought about it and how things went. So I'm gonna start from my starting weight from pre-op. Pre-op, I was 344 pounds. Pre-op started on Memorial Day for me. So I was a whopping 344 pounds. Y'all, your girl had gotten huge. Big, okay? So, on June 7th, that was the day that I left Atlanta to go to San Diego. That was the day before surgery. I got sick that day from my last meal that I had on the 6th. I was 333 pounds. So I had lost a total of 11 pounds in 2 weeks, which wasn't bad at all. What we have to remember is that the pre-op diet is not for you to just lose weight. It's also to shrink your liver, because they do go in through the top of your stomach. They fill you up with gas, and once they do that, they have to maneuver around to get to your stomach. So if your liver is fatty, then it's kind of difficult, and they could possibly tell you that they're not going to do the surgery. So I would have hated to pay all of that money for a flight, hotel, and have the cashier's check ready, and they start the surgery, they stop it, I wake up and I still got the same stomach that I left Atlanta with. I would have been pissed. So week 1 was pretty good. So I'm gonna start right there with the weight at 333, because I'm gonna start telling you what happened after I had my surgery. So week 1 was pretty decent, simply because I had surgery on a Monday. I stayed in the hospital Tuesday. Tuesday was the day that we went and took the leak test, and that is also in a video before as well, and actually has like the actual leak test being done, and you can see the fluid going down my throat and into my stomach. So that happened. Wednesday, I got released from the hospital early that morning. I went and stayed at the hotel casino, which was pretty nice. It was decent. You go to another country, their nice is different from our Americanized nice, but it was still nice. It was clean. They gave us vouchers for popsicles and for chicken broth. I only used 1 voucher for each, mainly because I had just had surgery. I didn't know how much my stomach could take. TMI, did have diarrhea like right after I was able to pass gas. So, I was just taking things a little slowly. And they did tell me it's not about how much I drink, but I needed to get some liquids in. So I stayed there until Thursday. Thursday morning, they picked us up. They took us back to San Diego. Only reason why we didn't leave was because of the flight situation, since coronavirus had been going on. So we stayed in San Diego until Friday morning, and we flew back here to Atlanta. When we got back here to Atlanta on Friday, I was still fine because I was constantly drinking water. I bought popsicles while I was in San Diego, so I was fine. I hadn't felt anything. And mind you, I had not taken any vitamins at this point. I hadn't taken vitamins since like that Friday before I left. Friday when I got back here to Atlanta, I was 326 pounds. So I did not lose anything but 7 pounds, but that was fine because I had just had major surgery. They did fill me up with gas. I had been probably retaining fluid. So 7 pounds in 5 days or 4 days was pretty good to me. So I wasn't complaining. Y'all, but let me tell you, I got on the scale on Saturday morning. Your girl had lost 4 more pounds, so I was 322 pounds. I was ecstatic. I was excited. I didn't know like what to do. I was just super, super excited because I was like, okay, things are working. It's doing what it needs to do. So I'm just gonna continue to try and do what I need to do. So when I came home, I had ordered my vitamins while I was in San Diego, or maybe even in Tijuana, from Amazon. And I do have a video showing you all the vitamins that I had purchased and the link to each vitamin that I had. And so Saturday morning I woke up, I felt kind of sluggish, and it wasn't like a bad sluggish, but I just knew I was missing something. So I tried to drink a protein shake. It just didn't work out well for me. So I was drinking, I have some protein waters that I bought from Amazon that is by Premier Protein. And I was just drinking that, just simply trying to get some stuff in me until I got my vitamins. So we ended up going to Target, and I saw Target had B12 and also vitamin C. So I bought 2 of those. Well, not 2, but I bought each one. They're chewables, and I took those. I started feeling a little better. When I got home, my package from Amazon was in, so I immediately took my vitamins. And y'all, I tell you, no lie, I felt so much better after I took my vitamins. It felt like something was missing. I was already somebody who took a vitamin every day, a multivitamin, and, you know, vitamin C and elderberries. I already was taking that stuff, and then I started taking more since the virus had happened. So it was like my body was just missing some things that I was normally feeding it that I was not feeding it at that point. And mind you, since it's bariatric surgery, you cannot have, well, I know I could not have, and I know it goes for a few other people, but we cannot have anything that is pill form because it might take a little longer for our system to absorb it. So they ask that you take a powdered substance, liquid substance, or a chewable. So I have either chewables or I have a powdered substance for certain things that I'm taking. And you all can see that in the previous video as well. So the second week was fine. I weighed myself. I didn't weigh myself again until that following Saturday. So I'm going to start from the top of that week. That second week, they called me that morning, and they told me that I could add pudding, I could add yogurt, and I think that was it, in sherbet, ice cream. I think I could have sugar-free sherbet the week before, but I didn't get it. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but I didn't get it. Or I got it at the end of the week. But anyway, so I could add that stuff to my diet, so I did. And the yogurt actually gave me some extra boost, honestly. It took me like an hour and a half to eat it, but I ate it anyway. And I would add my collagen into my yogurt so that I could, you know, get it mixed in and eat that, and, you know, handle 2 things at one time, because the collagen is a powdered substance. And for all those who don't know, collagen helps you with skin elasticity, hair, skin, and nails. Well, I said skin already, but it helps you with all of that stuff. And y'all, I'm not trying to lose my hair. It's thick. It grows well. I'm not trying to lose my hair at all. So I'm doing everything possible to make sure my skin stays looking nice and my hair stays growing. I don't want it to thin. I don't want it to, none of that. None of it. So that week, I went back to tutoring. I do have a tutorial company, so I tutor. And so I went back to tutoring, but I was tutoring from home. And every time I would finish tutoring, I was exhausted. Like, I was tired. And I mean, maybe I was pushing myself a little too much. Maybe I wasn't putting enough protein in, but I wasn't really going anywhere. I wasn't really going outside. But I would get up, shower, tutor. And after I got finished tutoring with my last clients for whatever days it was, I would go back to bed. And like I said, I would just really remain in the house. So finally got to the end of the week, and that's just every day that week. every day that week I had the same schedule. I was trying to get water down. I started drinking out of like little mouthwash cups, but that was just too much to be pouring the water in the cup and then taking the cup and drinking it. I didn't have time for all that, so I just tried to drink what I could out of the bottle. So Saturday morning I got up, I felt good because I had got my hair braided on Friday. But Saturday morning I got up, I felt good. I felt like I wanted to get out and do something. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just felt good. So Saturday morning I got up, I went and got my lashes done, and I weighed myself. Y'all, your girl was at 311.4 Saturday. Mind you, the following Saturday before, I was at 322. So 311.4, your girl had dropped 11 pounds in 7 days. 11 pounds in 7 days. I thought I was lit. You feel me? So after all of that happened, Saturday I went out, rode around a little bit. I tried some guacamole from Chipotle, even though I wasn't supposed to start trying pureed foods until Monday. I did attempt to eat it. I didn't get sick. I felt really good. I only ate maybe not even a whole ounce because it had a whole bunch of stuff in it. So I didn't want to eat something wrong that my stomach couldn't digest, and then I end up getting sick. So that's in another video as well, in a previous video. And I'll drop the link to the video that I'm referring to in the description box, or I'll try to put it in the cards. Y'all work with me. I'm new with this YouTube thing. So finally this week, and today is Thursday, June 25th. So this is maybe like week 3. This not maybe that'd be a 1 or 2 week update. This is week 3, honestly, because week 3 is when I start purees. So all the way up until today. Today I weighed myself and I was 306 pounds. 306. I'm just shocked. I'm happy. Like, I'm just trying to go with the flow. I'm trying to just do what I'm supposed to do. But let me tell y'all something. I started with those purees this week. And I have a video of me making some of my puree meals. So, like, this week I made sweet potatoes, kale, salmon, pureed chicken. And I also had some hummus and guacamole that I bought from Publix. But y'all, your girl messed up. I got sick yesterday. I told myself I was not pureeing any salmon, so I cooked it in olive oil on the stove, and I mushed it up really good. And I was like, well, the rest of them I'm just going to have to chew up, and y'all are hearing in the video that I have. I was like, I'm just going to chew this up real good. I'm not pureeing no salmon. Y'all, got sick. It wasn't like a sick. I just felt it sitting in my stomach, and I knew it didn't settle. So this morning I woke up, went to the bathroom, and of course I threw it up or whatever, and I felt better. I felt weak a little bit because I had threw up a lot, but well, it wasn't a lot, but I threw up everything that my stomach could hold. And after that, I drank me one of the protein waters, and I went on about my day. So today I replenished everything that I threw up with some egg drop soup and a pudding, and I'm just drinking water and going on. So I have to make sure that I follow what I'm supposed to be following, because I can't just get off track. I can't just sit here and say I'm not gonna puree anything, because that probably threw me back a little bit, honestly. So I have to make sure I puree everything. But that is a total of 38 pounds, you all, in 4 weeks. Maybe 5, but definitely 4 weeks, most definitely. 5 weeks will be next week, I believe. But that's 38 pounds that I've lost since pre-op. I'm excited. I'm happy. I see it in my face. I see it in my skin. I don't really see it in my body. I have tried on a few things that I bought previously that I could not put on, period. And now I can put them on. So it's like, now I know, oh, Shawty, you need to go ahead and wear those outfits, because you can be able to fit them after a while. So if y'all keep seeing me looking down, I'm definitely looking at my notes because I don't want to forget anything. The medicine. So when you're in Tijuana, they give you the medicine, and this is the exact bag that they brought it in to me. Nothing is on the bag. It's just a clear plastic bag, and it had 4 prescriptions in it. The first prescription, and all of them in Spanish. So don't ask me what it says. I could tell you later, but don't ask me today. So this is the first one, and I was to take it 2 times a day. It comes in packages like this. I did take everything I was supposed to take. They gave me an extra package because he ripped one, so it is an extra 2 in here. But this is what it is. You cut it in half. It's like a vanilla substance, and it's supposed to coat your stomach, and you take it twice a day. So I did that. It doesn't really have a bad taste. I ain't really have a problem with it. And then I did it because I had to. They gave me an antibiotic right here. And so in the antibiotic, it came with a white powdery substance. I'm going to open it up. I mean, I didn't throw it away. I'm done taking it. It's going to take for 5 days. It was a white powdery substance, and it came kind of like halfway through the bottle, and then you fill it up with water to the black line, shake it up really good, and it's pink. It kind of reminded me of the amoxicillin that they give the children to take. It had a really like stale bubblegum taste to me. It really wasn't the best tasting, but like I said, I knew I had to take it, so I took it. And then they gave me this to take, and I take 2 of these a day for a month. They told me it's for acid reflux. So I've never been a person to really have acid reflux unless it was just like I was just eating horribly consistently, but that doesn't happen often. But I've been taking it anyway because that's just what I'm supposed to do. They gave me a prescription. This is a pain pill. Y'all, I never really had any pain. I haven't even opened it. Like, it's bust open on the side because of how I threw stuff in there, probably in my suitcase. But there's some, I don't even know if they're red pills because the wrapping is actually red. But they gave me these to take for pain as needed. I never took one. I never had a problem falling asleep. I never had a problem like with any type of pain. Only pain I had was gas pain. And when I say that pain from the gas shower was awful, it was awful until I started passing the gas. Sorry, TMI, but that's just what we have. And then the last thing they gave me was 2 pills for diarrhea. My diarrhea just wasn't really bad, TMI again, but they give you the pills for it to stop it just in case, but I really didn't have a bad problem with it, so I never took them. So like I said, I'm still taking the pills that I'm supposed to take twice a day for acid reflux, and that's it, along with my blood pressure pill. I have been to my primary care physician since I've been home, and she is very happy with what is going on. They did record my surgery, but I did not take that, and they did give me my x-rays from my swallow test. So she was very happy. She looked over the x-ray. She said everything looked good. Excuse me, you guys. That happens too. I hiccup a lot and I burp a lot, and I'm not apologizing for it, but I'm just letting y'all know that's just what happens. So she did take the stitches out. The stitches was good. She said everything was healing properly. She did not take me off my blood pressure medicine yet. She told me she wanted me to lose a little bit more weight, and she wants me to come in a month so she can get a baseline set of data for my labs, because before I went, my A1C, which is sugar to us country people, was a 6.1, and that was borderline diabetes, and I had never been in that range before, so that was a concern for her, but she didn't say it was a concern enough for her to put me on any medicine. So in a month, she wants me to come back, do more labs so we can get a baseline data since I've had the surgery, so we'll know where things are going, make sure I'm not deficient on any certain things, and if so, she can catch it, and we can do what's needed to make sure you know, everything is good. The last thing that we're going to talk about is something that I find so embarrassing, y'all. So y'all keep hearing me talking about passing gas. Dr. Q was my surgeon. He came in on Tuesday after he finished his surgeries, and you know, he looked over my stitches, he looked over my leak test to make sure everything went well, and when he did, he said everything looked fine. If it didn't, he wouldn't be talking about releasing me to go home or to go to the hotel casino. So he listened to my stomach. Well, first he asked me, he said, have you passed gas or have you had a bowel movement? I told him no, because I hadn't. Like, I kept burping, but I hadn't passed gas or had a bowel movement. And so he listened to my stomach. He said, well, I hear your bowels moving. He said, they're moving pretty slowly. He said, but that's fine. I said, well, how do I make it happen? And he said, the only way to make it happen is if you get up and walk. So when I would get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you know, I would walk and so on and so forth. So probably midnight Wednesday, passed a little gas. So I was like, oh, good. That's great. Wonderful. This is what he was looking for. Y'all, got up Wednesday morning. The nurse wanted me to go take a shower so she could take out the drain. And I lied to you not, y'all. Got clean and everything. laying in the bed, waiting on transportation to come and get me and Jessica and take us to the casino hotel. Y'all, if you gotta go to the bathroom, go. If you think that you just got gas, go. Just go. Go to the bathroom. Spare yourself. Please, because I didn't. And it was so embarrassing, but it happened. And I mean, hey, that was all a part of this journey. And people have been asking questions, so I just want to give you all the truth. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. So yeah, that was weeks 1, 2, and 3. So I'll try to make sure that I keep up everything so it's not so far out, so the video is not so lengthy. But next time you see me, I might be down maybe 10 or 15 more pounds. Who knows? Your girl will definitely be at the 300. So what's up? So I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.